All right, once you have your actual background with your movie poster size all set up, we're actually going to talk about using Photoshop to bring your own photo or superhero photo into this project. Now, I want to create a new Photoshop document. So I'm going to go back out and then create a new. There's my background right there, and I'm gonna hit the plus sign and add a new one. And I'm gonna do with my green screen picture, if you will, um, that I took. I took this one on a green screen. You could always take it on a blank wall. It's just to make it easier to cut out. And so what I want to do is I want to start with this so it's a large file, not start with a picture from the internet and all that stuff. But I'm going to first cut this out. I'm going to hit cutout. I can subtract. I'm on the smart tool. I'm going to subtract the background. Um, Go around it. Should go fairly quickly with a blank wall. If you take it on a not blank wall, it's just going to take a little bit longer and more precision to cut out. I'm going to make sure that I get all the little pieces that I want. I think I possibly just got rid of my arm, so I want to add that back. What it helps is to zoom back in, okay, and I can get the pieces that I need and hopefully subtract out the pieces I don't need. Now, I probably want my other hand, so I'll add this back. Realize that I know that I am not going to be able to find a photograph on the internet of some superhero costume with this pose, especially my goofy, ridiculous pose. It's just not going to happen. So obviously, I take a little bit more time with this to subtract. I probably don't need my school lanyard in there, but I want to take my time and make sure that this is all cut out fairly nicely. Um, Getting rid of all of the green, maybe keeping most of my leg. That would be nice, but we'll see here. You just want to do this fairly quickly and then go back and add anything you need to add. You can also use the basic brush down there at the bottom, and that can do some really cool things. So I'm just going to say check. I would probably fine tune it a little bit more. But now here's where you can start adding like your outfit. I won't find anything on the internet in this, but I could find parts of one, like forearm things or new boots. And what I can do is add a new layer. I do apologize for all the garbage on my camera roll. Uh-huh. So I could bring in a whole suit and then just cut out parts that I need. Obviously, this isn't going to look right. But what I can do is I can also cut this out. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to subtract the white around this. If it was a picture of like an actual superhero or a person, it's going to take a little bit more time, but it'll work quite nicely. You want it to be photorealistic. You're doing a Photoshop project, not a like clip art project. We're not doing cartooning here, okay? I can obviously adjust this too, but I'm going to hit check. So there's a mask. So what I could do is make it smaller and bigger, zooming to get it to fit my face. And if you need to, you can click on the outside and you can zoom in. Instead of like zooming one part of it, I can zoom into just where I need it so I can get this the correct size. If it will not go any smaller, sometimes you get that. You can make this its own its own Photoshop file, make it smaller, cut it out, and then bring it in. This happens to be my ridiculously oversized mask. I can also make myself just a tad bigger so it works. And then I would probably want to darken my eyes so it fits a little bit better. But you get the general idea of adding things to your project. You will want to add words and all your outfit here. So you have this whole entire thing done. And then what I can do is I can save this out to my camera roll with a transparent background. Oh, I want to make sure that both of I can even merge these layers if I need to. So then they are one layer. And then when I resize myself, okay, when I resize myself, the mask will resize as well. Okay, so I have this. I'm going to save this to my camera roll. It should take just a second. And then what I can do is I can go back, once I have my whole character done, I can go back to my Photoshop movie poster, and then I'll be able to add my cut out self with my cool new outfit into this. Obviously, I can make it bigger and smaller. I'm trying to make my movie poster. I probably want to adjust the color on him so he fits. I can even take the layers and then, put them on here, like, roar, all kinds of craziness. I could even, have him interacting with other parts of this ridiculousness. So what I could do is I can actually go, whoa, undo really quick. I'm going to click in the background and I'm going to zoom in. And what I can do is I can actually cut out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the basic brush. I'm going to do hardness. I'm going to make it really soft. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase. So I am going to erase my feet and have myself disappear into the vortex of doom in the background. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff, make these ridiculous, but you should show yourself in action in the background, and then you need your dun-dun-dun picture up in the front. All right, good luck.